I would like to pay my respects to the spirits of the land here, where it is bluish and calm, and it's lovely. It seems like it's going to be a really nice day today. So I hope that is the case for wherever you are. I'm just so glad that the wind has gone. Yes, there we go. So welcome to Friday, the 5th of December. Today is the full moon in Gemini. The sun is in Sagittarius, so the moon opposes that in Gemini, and that is at 10:13 a.m. Oh, good morning. It's showing. Hello, Louise. Oh my gosh, this is the first time in ages that it's worked. Good morning. All right. So there is a lot of stuff going on today. All right. So yeah, it's a pivotal day. Good morning, Alicia. Happy full moon to you too. I hope it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to read the words out. All right. So, and we literally have reached a fork in the road. Okay. So when we're looking at the themes of the moon and the sun, all right. So we know that Sagittarius is all about higher education, our belief system, spirituality. It's also the judicial system. So if you have any legal things happening, then maybe you will get some answers from that today. It's adventure, overseas travel. So all of these type of themes, and then we've got Gemini, which is our thoughts and communications and transport and our neighborhood and our siblings and aunties and uncles. So not close, like family, but not direct family. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. So these are some of the themes that we could be dealing with today. But at this point in time, we have reached a fork in the road. Now, I just happened to be reading a book the other day, and it was always, the things that line up. And I read this chapter, and it was about, the fork in the road. Neither of those paths are wrong. All right. You're going to get to the same end goal. You're just going to learn different things along the way. And you don't have to stay there. You can change direction at any point of your life with conscious decision and effort. All right, so we have reached this fork in the road, and we have to stop and pay attention to our thoughts so we can understand what we believe. All right, this is going to allow us to adjust our GPS and head down the right path, remembering that neither of them are wrong. So both paths are right. So don't fear making the wrong choice. You just learn different things and get to the same outcome. I know I said that over and over again, but so be brave and confident when you are planning the next bit of your quest, because the world needs your wisdom and experience. Now go forth. Oh, good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, Emma. How are you? And yes, happy full moon. It actually feels like quite a nice one, doesn't it? So far, I mean, so mainly we've got like a very restless energy, very, very restless energy. I was sitting down and having breakfast with Mick, and I sat and I got up and I got up and I got down and I got up and I got down, and he was like, "Oh my God, you can't sit still." It's like, no. Now that I know the way I am, you just can't unsee these things. So anyway, just be authentic. You just got to do you, because it's exhausting trying to fit into a box that was not made for you. All right. So obviously we've got the moon and the sun in opposition, but they are both also squaring the nodes. So this is where the moon square the nodes is all about memories, and the sun square the nodes is about significant events. All right. So we are at a time where we have significant events in our lives, and we are making very conscious decisions about what we're doing with ourselves. All right. So now after 11, the moon does start to oppose Mars. But at 11 a.m., that is when the moon is square the nodes. All right. So the sun and the moon are square the nodes at 11 a.m. All right. So the full moon's at 10:13. So we could be getting that awareness, right? So memories might pop up that show us very significant events. Just like, you know, the more I pay attention to the messages or the breadcrumbs the universe leaves, the more I see the puzzle pieces that all fit into the bigger picture. So, yes, absolutely, that box is not made for you. All right, so after 7, there is a square to Saturn, and after 8, there is a sextile to Chiron. For us here, I don't think it's as relevant, although it is Friday night. So if you are the type of person that stays up late, I can't do it anymore. Then after 7, you might be feeling like, oh, just gotta, I've gotta, or there might be some sort of responsibility. So, but then after 8 o'clock, there's an opportunity for you to get through that. All right. So now the sun is coming up to conjunct the Venus and Mars. All right. So that is, I think that's closer to around Christmas or maybe just after Christmas, where we've got the sun, Mars, moon, Mercury all in alignment. So that should be fun. So now another one that we do have today is, so Mercury in Scorpio is ruling the moon, all right? And because we've got all of these, Jupiter's retrograde, Mercury's now leaving its shadow very shortly. But Mercury in Scorpio has all of those tricky memories, all right? Moon square nodes, all right? So those memories that are bubbling up from the underworld, it wasn't the easiest of Mercury retrogrades, but in saying that, this is also the third time that Mercury has been on this point, all right? So whatever lessons are in your path, forcing you to choose a new direction, then you've been here and done that, all right? You are wiser and older, and you can be brave and confident that your choices are going to be the right ones, all right? So don't fear making a decision that is right for you, because either way, you're going to get to the same end result, all right? So there's that. All right, so now Mercury is in conjunct Chiron at 2 p.m. All right, so this just is a healing awareness. Good morning, Paulette. How are you? Happy full moon. So yeah, so that Mercury, which is at 22 degrees of Scorpio, it's sitting on my sun. Like, I am fully charged at this full moon, I can tell you. But yeah, so there might be that Mercury in conjunct Chiron at 2 p.m. might be that forgive and forget potentially, or maybe just an understanding that allows you to authentically move in a new way, being yourself. Chiron in Aries, it's okay to be you. All these years you're like, what's wrong with me? Or I'm not doing it right. There is no right. Everybody's got their own individual chart. They've got their own individual instruction manual, which is your birth chart. So don't comparison. Oh my God, it is evil. All right. Do not do it. You cannot compare yourself to someone else. All right. They are not you. Okay. And also, I did draw a Lindy Jewel card from the fucking Honest Oracles, and even she said to share your awesomeness. So I love that one, and it really is a time where it's like, just be you. What's the worst thing can happen? Somebody that's not your person leaves. So what? You're not my person anyway. All right. So, blup, 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 blup. So yeah, like I said, I was saying this yesterday. Mercury is got so many connections right now. So it's in that grand trine with Jupiter and Saturn. All right, so Mercury's coming back, that third awareness that he now carries wisdom and knowing with him. He's now able to see these more shadowy lessons, all right? These Scorpio underworld, death, sex, transformation, potentially money. There could be a very money orientated time right now. So, maybe you are trying to do things from a different perspective, much wiser. Anyway, the grand trine is beautiful, all right? So when we are planning for these quests, we've got lots and lots of support from the universe to go and try these new things. Like you're not gonna, like, it's not like you're running a marathon. You're just going for a walk. You're just moving forward. All right, so just move forward. Just do it. All right, and that's pretty much it, I think. I've written a note for myself, but I can't remember why I wrote it. It says something about this full moon is reminiscent of the September eclipse. All right, so this full moon is at 13 degrees of Gemini. I just can't remember. I just can't remember what it was. So, good morning, Julie. How are you? All right, I'm just going to draw a card. Ah. So yeah, full moons, it's definitely highlighting your thoughts and communication style based on what you actually believe. All right. So again, with this is the third time Mercury has reached this point. You know what you need to do. Okay. What card is going to be perfect? This one. This one is. Don't hold your gifts back. Oh, it's okay for you to share your awesomeness. Oh my God, you can't make that up. All right, look, she's here going, no, this is mine. I don't want to share. But Lindy's like, no, share your awesomeness. All right, so don't be afraid to you know, the universe will always provide. Okay, so there is no need for you to be like, oh, I've got to keep it just in case. No, let's have a look at the actual words of the Four of Pentacles. Hi, Christy. Oh, thank you. I'm actually loving this vibe right now. So the sun is conjunct my midheaven right now, so I'm actually beaming. All right, so Four of Pentacles, stability, savings, and success, but be careful of hoarding. You've built your life coin by coin and you've reached a moment of stability. Getting here signifies an interval when you can rest, reevaluate, and take stock. Likely, you're being reminded to double check the foundations and to save some money for a rainy day. How do you feel about your finances? I did say there was a financial vibe here. Continue towards your goal without over focusing on your possessions and let go of any jealousy derived from another person's position in life. Negative feelings around abundance will breed energy blockages big enough to hold you back, even the most magical of trajectories. Oh, hold you back from the most magical trajectories. The tighter you try to hold on to things, the more you will block yourself from stepping into the flow of wealth and happiness. If a scarcity mindset is haunting your actions, ask yourself if you are looking down on others based on how much money they have or don't have. Actively save and give in the world and focus on feeling excited and expansive. And the statement for this one is, I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. So that feels lovely. And yeah, absolutely. Share your awesomeness. Now, like I was saying at the beginning, we are standing at a bit of a fork in the road. And do not fear that you're going to go down the wrong path, because both of them are right. All right. So that 10:13 a.m. we have the full moon. 11 a.m. we have those squares. All right. So just sort of, and then 2 p.m. we have that Mercury in conjunct Chiron. So between about 10 and 2, I feel like this is the area where you just want to sort of allow yourself to go gently with the flow. Don't fight it, because why fight? Waste of energy. Just be your authentic self, just like Elizabeth and I. You don't fit into a box. There is no Bridget shaped box. There is no Elizabeth shaped box. There is no Christy shaped box. There is just society's expectations and your reality. So just choose you every single time, because this could be your last day on earth. So I was just saying to Mick, every day is important. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I think I might actually do a Saturday tomorrow. So if you're around tomorrow, come and see me at 8:30, and I might even do some cards tomorrow. So, mwah, see ya.